Good YouTube, Win Wade. Coming to y'all with that instant analysis, aka NBA news on Analysis Playground exclusively on YouTube. We're gonna talk about that Luka Doncic trade that nobody really seen coming, even LeBron Ramon James. Eating dinner, living a lavish life, fresh off a win, and his teammate and partner in crime that helped him win the championship before is now gone. He said that we need a center, and that's what we need if we're going to win a championship. They felt that Anthony Davis can be a defensive guy that can protect the rim, clean up the rebounds, play hard for them, and he's been healthy the last couple years. We're going to get rid of the young superstar that just got us to the finals and go for a guy that already been to the finals and won it, and we're going to build around him. I don't know what's going to happen with the other trades in the future with this roster. This is just what we know for now. But they still do got Kyrie, and he still is one of the best offensive players slash scorers in the NBA. For what I know, the Lakers will receive Doncic, Maxi Kleber, and Markieff Morris, who's just salary filler at this point, from the Mavericks. And Dallas will receive Anthony Davis, Max Christie, and the Lakers 2029 first round pick. The Jazz will receive Jalen Hood-Schifino, the Clippers 2025 second round pick, and the 2025 second round pick for the Mavs. And I like it, but I still look at this trade as it's still a lot more to be discovered, because when I look at the Lakers roster, it doesn't make any sense. I know that you want to nourish LeBron protege because Luka looked up to him. He looked at him as a role model, and he really loved what he has seen from Luka's career, and who really hasn't, because he's just been that good. But he has been in a little bit of injury trouble throughout his career. He has a major one that took him out of a lot of games this year. You don't know how it's going to heal. They say he has had bad conditioning. He has been a little stubborn. He's that guy, so he's going to feel like he's entitled to stuff. It's natural as human. We all come with our own baggage as humans, and our personality plays a part into that too. But I look at it like this is a pass the torch moment of I done came here and won a title. Now they want you to bring titles. Magic did it for LeBron. LeBron's going to do it for Luka. And if it works out the way that we think that it could, Luka can bring more championships in the future to the Lakers. Now, a lot of people are going to say, Quinn, that's crazy. You traded one of the top 5, top 7 players in the NBA for a guy that's close to that, but is almost a 10-year difference in age. I agree, especially when Anthony Davis has proven that you can win with him in a particular role. Now, Luka, we don't know how he's going to do it, when it's going to happen. That's part of the trades and how they work out. We do know that the Lakers are go-getters. They will find a way to pair the right guy. They will find a way to get the guy. They will take gambles. They will take risks because they're all about being a championship culture. They did it when they took a gamble on LeBron. They was able to get him AD. They did it with Kobe, getting Paul Gasol. And Shaq ended up getting Kobe, which won them a championship a couple times. The Lakers, they all about winning titles. If they're not winning titles, they're not happy, they're not satisfied, and they're motivated to get another one. They seen the Celtics do it. You know how to bring the Celtics in. There come a Celtics fan. So they want to do it. They don't want the Celtics to be winning all these championships. And Jason Tatum, he even said, it's going to be us versus the Mavericks. That's what's going to happen again. I didn't believe he was right. I didn't believe that it was true. And I didn't even think the Mavericks was good enough competition before the series even started last year. And we ended up beating them 4-1. But I just feel like it's hard to win with Luka because of that. He's ball dominant. He doesn't defend. He complains. He whines too much. He wants things to go his way. And you can kind of contain him a little bit because he has poor shot selection sometimes. But when them shots are hitting and those passes are adding up, and he's locked in and focused, he's one of the toughest, hardest players to predict and guard in the NBA. And that's one thing I can't take from him, is the truth. And this is a big move because, man, they in the Western Conference, and we seeing how brutal it can be. And I was surprised too because Luka and Kyrie was starting to make a lot of sense, especially with Gafford and Lively. But things have started to turn around because of injuries. And Kyrie is always some way injured because he's a smaller guy and he's really going it up against Titans and Goliaths in the NBA, and he's still holding down his own, and there's still a good record right now. But man, I think that the Mavericks, they are already in a good position to win based off roster construction. They can just start a game tomorrow and just start picking up wins easily. But I think it's more moves for them to make this team even mesh even better. And they already have Gafford and Lively to pair with Anthony Davis and Kyrie. And they have Klay Thompson and other guys like PJ Washington that comes in and play hard, and they try to set the example as role models sometimes. And they also can score real well from the perimeter with Kyrie and Klay and those guys. And we already know that, and I think that's good. But the Lakers, they have to do a lot of reconstruction um, to fit this team around Luka and LeBron, because LeBron, he's not gone yet, even if he retires next year. And this is his last year. I just don't think that will be a great fit, but I still think that they will win games. One other problem, we don't know when Luka Doncic will be back. We don't know how he will look when he gets back. And with those type of injuries that he has, they can come back and they can reoccur. And that can always put you in a tough situation when you have a guy like this. In the Supermax, I said it about Jokic. Can Jokic win you a championship? Under a Supermax is tougher because you have to do more and you have to carry a team more when you're trying to make that much money instead of giving it to the role players that fill out the rest of your rotation and the rest of your roster, which is what these guys are not really doing. Even Steph Curry, you're going to have a roster like Denver, and you're going to have a roster like the Warriors when you're paying Steph $50 and $60 million, and the rest of the guys are Lindy Waters and stuff like that. That's just how the game goes. You have to hit on your first and second round picks to get guys that can come in and contribute and play a role and not want to be superstars, because you're not going to get a high pick. Now, you can get a Jokic, you can get a Giannis later in the draft and they develop, but look how many years that goes when you're already in your 30s. And LeBron, this is probably the end for that reason for him. And we know nothing lasts forever. You know, things going to happen. Things is going to change for better and for worse. I just feel like this trade was just crazy. Like, I couldn't wait to hop on here and just tell y'all, like, man, Luka has already moved. We thought he might be the face of the league. He might be this generation best player. That's what some people were saying. That's what the media was saying. I'm not as high on Luka as other people, but I still do love him and I still do respect him. He's definitely one of the best players in the league. He's definitely one of the elite offensive players almost in his league. If he can clean up his turnovers and clean up his efficiency and get better as a three-point shooter and just stay healthy, he can get you to a title. We seen that last year. We just got to see him actually do it so we can give him his credit that he deserves, like we did to every other NBA legend. But when you look at the start to his career and what he has accomplished already, it's hard not to feel that Luka Doncic can't bring you a championship. And the reason why I said that is because Nick Harrison was basically saying, we feel like we're better winning a championship with Anthony Davis than winning one with Luka Doncic. He just felt like it was a lot easier for them to go this route than go the route with Luka Doncic, which is crazy because he is that young and he's already proven that he can get you to the promised land. Just give me a little bit more help and we probably can win this thing. I don't know the severity of the injury. I just know it's a very dangerous one, and I still hope he does get better, and I hope he doesn't, ruin his reputation or ruin himself anymore. He's a player that I love watching and I enjoy watching. He's special. And he's one of the glowing spots of the NBA, and it's been sad and kind of crazy not watching him play this year because he is that good to watch. He's must-see TV a lot of the times because he just puts on the show, and that's what he has been able to do in Dallas. I think it definitely should continue with the Lakers, but the Lakers did need to eventually make a move so that way they can have their next generation player. You can't get them in the draft. You can't get them in the free agency. You still can do it in the trade. The Lakers done did it before. They can always use their money or whatever they want to be able to put a player with them. So they're going to be in a good situation, possibly for a long time. The Lakers feel that way. The Mavericks feel that way. I like the Mavericks roster better, like I said before. I think the Lakers got to do a lot of soul searching and a lot of finding things to be on the same page with Luka of how this team should look and how it should play. That only gets better with time, but it also can get a lot worse, and that's why you got to trade it now. I'm just telling you what I feel. I'm just telling you what I think. It's the analysis that I do. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell for more analysis. And if you're new to the channel, I do conversation videos just like this in different variety. I also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, future stars. Already got the Anthony Davis breakdown on my channel. Already got that Luka Doncic breakdown on my channel. Already got that LeBron and that Kyrie on my channel. Plus so much more to give you a chance to see what you're missing if you're not subscribed. Got 3,000 plus videos already done. If you want to pick and choose what you want to watch, if you want to become a subscriber. Other than that, you can follow me on social media, as I do have other accounts that you can see what I'm interested in other than basketball, as this is an NBA only channel. And other than that, hope you guys have a good day. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this movement. Hopefully the Laker fans can get that pride in them again so the Celtics can beat them and show them that we're the better team in this generation. This 2020 is already our decade, is the way we feel in Boston. And we should, because we already won one. We won, y'all won. Let's see who can win the rest of this decade. That's always a fun thing with Laker fans. Other than that, see you guys later. See y'all hopefully later today with more analysis. We got 5 games on. You know I'm going to do all 5 of them, most likely. And I'm gone for now.